Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6, what we're learning about the changes to a temporary restraining order on a Sunnyside City Council member. Plus, delayed traffic, limited lanes. We'll tell you what caused major backups on Interstate 182 this afternoon. Also ahead, another health district sees the first detection of the West Nile virus this year. We'll tell you where and what they want residents to know. And let's go outside, a live picture from our Skycam network. This is overlooking downtown Yakima with a sunset tonight just before 7:45. Meteorologist Hayden Nix is in for Stacy Lee. Is there a chance for increasing lightning on this first alert weather day? Find out as the news starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
August the 28th, good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed. Wendy Redman is on assignment tonight. All right, on this first alert weather day, let's start off with a first look at your forecast. Meteorologist Hayden Nix is in for our Stacy Lee. He is tracking the potential for lightning fires. Hayden?
Well, we're still tracking some shower activity across the area, but it's limited to the Cascades, just like we were talking about that would take place today. And it's right up near Cle Elum. And we're going to continue to see for the next couple of hours a couple of thunderstorms out there producing some lightning strikes. And that has been a concern. And that's why the first alert weather day was put into place mainly for the Cascades, because we could see some of these lightning strikes producing or causing a wildfire. Hopefully not. We haven't seen any of those reports just yet, but the vegetation is pretty dry up that way. For the rest of the areas out there for this evening, temperatures are going to be cooling down, but staying pretty mild out there, only reaching the mid-70s by 10 o'clock. But then overnight tonight, those readings should finally bottom out into the lower 60s. There will be some upper 50s to lower 50s in the higher elevations. Tomorrow, it's going to be a hot one out there. We've got mid-90s returning for several locations, and got some unfortunate news. It's going to continue to get hotter as we approach next week. We're going to talk more about what's taking place coming up.
All right, Hayden, thank you very much. As Labor Day weekend approaches, travelers are expected to pack both the airport and the highways. First at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen says officials are warning people to be prepared for crowds and to put safety first.
From busy security lines to bumper traffic, Labor Day weekend is one of the busiest travel times of the year. Here in the Tri-Cities, the Washington State Patrol is preparing for a surge, where the Tri-Cities Airport Director Buck Taft says they expect this Labor Day weekend to be no different than any other day.
Our planes are pretty much full almost every flight, so we can't pack more people into the terminal or more people on the aircraft. We're busy almost every day.
Taft says the airport isn't expecting huge amounts of people this weekend, but as always, says travelers should arrive for their flights 90 minutes early.
It's very important to just get here. Sometimes equipment goes down, computers go down. Being here early and helps you get through the process quicker.
On the roads, Washington State Patrol is stepping up patrols. Troopers say Labor Day can be one of the deadliest weekends of the year because of speed, distraction, and impaired driving.
Last year in 2024, we arrested 10 DUI drivers in the Tri-Cities. Anytime you get more traffic in the same general area, you're going to have people that may be involved in a collision. Last year, we ended up investigating 11 collisions, and we actually cited over 140 speeders during that 3-day period.
Trooper Mosqueda says WSP will also be monitoring seatbelt use, especially for children, and reminding drivers to stay patient during congestion.
In our area, the Tri-Cities, typically State Route 395 near milepost 18, which is the Blue Bridge, gets pretty busy. So we ask commuters to please pack your patience. If you normally work during those days, you may want to take off a little bit earlier. We are going to have more people traveling through the area as they get to their destination.
From potentially crowded terminals to congested highways, officials say the message is the same. Plan ahead, stay alert, and make safety the top priority this holiday weekend. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Dan, thank you. Travel officials expect the heaviest traffic Friday afternoon and Monday evening. And remember, WashDOT has real-time travel data you can access before leaving for your trip. New tonight, a burning backup and a pickup causing those major backups on Interstate 182 this afternoon. Firefighters were called to this collision just east of the Highway 395 and 397 interchange right around 3:40 p.m. When crews arrived, the truck was already on fire along the westbound shoulder. Firefighters quickly put out the flames and one person was taken away in an ambulance. Westbound traffic is backed up, or was backed up, I should say, past the Pasco-Colotis Road intersection with only one lane that was open near the crash, but the scene is clearing now. Police and fire are investigating, though. In continuing coverage, circumstances on a temporary restraining order on a Sunnyside City Council member have now taken a turn as it's been wrapped up. Teresa Hancock, a council member for the city of Sunnyside in Yakima County, was placed on a temporary restraining order by the city's HR manager, Irving Brown Sr., back in May. Hancock tells Apple Valley News Now that she was in court yesterday morning during the situation. The judge ruled the temporary restraining order was not necessary. Hancock says having this order lifted was a relief.
So I can get back to playing my part as a city council member and back to the city business and getting on with it. And, you know, it really stopped me from asking questions, because every time I asked a question, my motives were questioned. And my motives were just to do the best job I could for the city of Sunnyside.
Hancock states the city clerk, Jacqueline Renteria, testified in court, and Hancock also adds she had support in the courtroom from council member Vicki Ripley and Deputy Mayor Jorge Galvan. We have reached out to Brown, but have yet to hear a response. We'll update you when we do. Yesterday was the first day of school for the Yakima School District, with grades 1 through 12 returning to class. Well, new at 6 now, Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz had a chance to ride on the school bus. He tells you about the district's busing improvements and what drivers want you to know.
It is the first day of school in Yakima, and students, teachers, and bus drivers are ready to kick off the year.
The average day for a Yakima School District bus driver starts early, and today, drivers gathered together for a first day of school breakfast before starting their routes. Bus rides on the first day of school can take some extra time, as drivers need to answer questions from parents and navigate busy school zones.
Well, the big thing today is traffic. There's a lot of parents the first couple of days of school, they're taking their kids to school, so the lines in and out of the schools and the traffic around the schools especially is going to be really, really bad.
I got the chance to follow along 2 bus routes with Deputy Superintendent Christina Larson, who is new to the district this year.
Good morning. Have a great first day.
Previously a teacher, principal, and HR worker in Western Washington, Dr. Larson says the district has improved the efficiency of its bus routes, especially in order to reduce traffic around schools that are close together. She says busing can help reduce stress for parents, and it also helps students start the day off strong.
Then they greet our students on the buses. They make them feel welcome. That's the first point of contact that we have with our students, and they make them feel welcome. So we want to appreciate what they do for our students and for our system and our community as a whole.
Although the school year just kicked off, Dr. Larson says parents can still register students for classes by going to their school's office. She also recommends parents regularly check in with students to see how they are doing both socially and academically. And for students in need of school materials, Dr. Larson says the schools have them covered.
Most of the schools are equipped to support the children if they need some supplies. Don't hesitate to state your needs. We want to make sure that every child comes to school feeling like they're well equipped to tackle the day and the week and the year to come.
With day 1 now in the books, bus drivers say to remember to not pass a school bus when its stop sign is out. Reporting from Yakima, Caleb Stipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
Very good reminders, Caleb. Thanks. Yakima School District's first day for kindergarten and preschool students is next Wednesday. And speaking of back to school, that is where we find our own Caleb Stipkovitz, as families in the North Franklin School District are gathering at a barbecue as the school year kicks off there. Caleb joining us live from Connell High School. So, Caleb, the event started at 5. We're an hour and 9 minutes in. How are things going now?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Austin. It's going pretty well so far. You know, we got about 100 so people here already, and right now I'm with Superintendent Moore. Superintendent Moore, thanks for joining me. How are you doing today?
Thank you. It's a great day. We've got a great turnout tonight. Everybody's having a good time, and it's a good week in North Franklin schools.
For sure, yeah. And you know, this is an annual tradition, this barbecue. So what's kind of the significance of having this at the start of each year?
Yeah, well, a couple of things. One is it's our annual kickoff. We bring our most families together on this day, but it's also a great cause. It supports our Eagles Nest, which is really our boosters clubs for all of our athletics, supports all athletics, supports music, arts, clubs, activities, ski bus, archery, supports everything we do. So it's a great fundraiser for us as well, but it's just great to see all of our families out here together.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you talked a lot about the fundraising aspects of it and kind of what that goes to. Are there any other things that some of the funding that you make from today goes towards?
You know, a lot of clubs, music, arts, activities, trying to get as many kids involved as activities in North Franklin as we can. So it's a huge support for us.
For sure. Yeah, and you know, back to school week can be a challenge sometimes for students or for families as well. Do you have any advice for people as they're kind of getting back in the swing of things?
Oh, just take advantage of events like this where you can come meet teachers and staff and other families and just have some fun. So just have fun, and parents would love to see you participate in as much as we can, especially hoping to see you at all our athletic events.
For sure. Well, we're here at Connell High School, and as you can see, it's looking real fun, real busy. They're in the middle of the raffles right now. So we're here until 7, and I'll send it back to you at the desk, Austin.
Caleb, thank you very much. From Yakima to Connell, Apple Valley News Now is everywhere. In the meantime, our News at 6 is just getting started. Coming up next, as one county sees its first detection of West Nile virus, we'll tell you where it was found. And let's go outside, a live picture from our Skycam network. This is out in Toppenish, thanks to our Legends Casino Hotel Skycam. Beautiful picture here as the sunset tonight, just before 7:45. Meteorologist Hayden Nix is back because today is another First Alert Weather Day, and he'll tell you why as the News at 6 will be back in a little less than 3 minutes.
Enjoy summer's final moments. Let us take care of that flooring project you never got to. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. This month, pay no sales tax at your local Richland or Walla Walla Floor & Home.
David, did you remember to get me an anniversary present?
Anniversary? Of course, it's Mattress Depot USA's anniversary, and we're having a gigantic sale.
Take advantage of our best prices of the year.
And interest-free financing.
David, you do know anniversaries only come once a year, right?
Yes, and if you miss ours, you'll be sorry.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
During the Subaru A Lot to Love event at McCurley Subaru, there's even more to love because every new Subaru sold helps grant a wish for a local child through Wheels Make Wishes Come True. Last year, we helped raise over $100,000 for local Make-A-Wish kids. And this year, you can save big while doing something amazing. Plus, school educators can save an additional $500 on a new Subaru purchase or lease. McCurley Subaru, your way home.
The Labor Day sale is on now at More Furniture. Join us this weekend where you'll find every bedroom, living room, and dining room is in stock, on sale, and ready for immediate free white glove delivery to your home. Plus, we'll remove your gently used pieces and donate them locally. You've worked hard all year long. It's your turn to relax in style and comfort. Labor Day savings like never before. Only at More Furniture, where everyone gets more furniture for less.
Summer love for young and gold.
Paradise!
Bachelor in Paradise, new Mondays on ABC.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health's Dermatology Center in Benton City. Look and feel your best with cosmetic dermatology services.
Vance Heating and Air has been keeping Yakima homes cool since 1986. If your air conditioner needs service this summer, we'll take $86 off the cost of any AC repair. Our skilled technicians service all makes and models, and we guarantee you'll be happy when our work is complete. If your old AC is a throwback, save now on a new energy-efficient Daikin Fit system. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Workers and the families of deceased workers who worked at the Hanford site are now eligible for compensation for diseases and illnesses. This may be in addition to compensation already being received. Smart Law will be hosting a Hanford Workers' Compensation educational dinner at their Kennewick office Thursday, September 18th at 6 p.m. To register, call 509-735-5555. Dinner provided. Smart Law, smart choice.
Enjoy summer's final moments. Let us take care of that flooring project you never got to. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. This month, pay no sales tax at your local Richland or Walla Walla Floor & Home.
Welcome back to the news at 6 on this Thursday. We have a health alert for you tonight. The Benton Franklin Health District says they have had their first detection of the West Nile virus in Benton County this year. Officials say 3 mosquito pools were collected in Kennewick on the Columbia River, right by the Benton County Mosquito Control District. They can confirm that there are no animal or human cases in the state in 2025. With no human vaccines to prevent illness, the district urges residents still to take precautions in avoiding mosquito bites. In local sports, high school swim coaches and community members are banding together to bring an indoor pool to the city of Kennewick. All new at 6 now, Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable spoke with the concerned coaches.
3 high schools, Kennewick, Southridge, and Kamiakin, share the Kenneth Serrier Memorial Pool. The 6 lanes and 25-yard long pool just isn't enough. A rainy day like this might be the perfect way to show why there is a need for an indoor pool. Not to mention that a pool of this size is expected to host an event of 450 swimmers from around the state.
It isn't just swim teams that use these pools. It's kids learning how to swim. It's other people learning how to get in their exercise. It's people that can only do things in the water. Literally, this is their option, you know. And our pool, it's been here. It's been a hallmark in Kennewick. I've been here since 1977. It's been here since long before that. And, I mean, it's on its last leg. If something happens, the pool breaks, we don't have a pool at all, not even an outdoor pool.
2 of the leading advocates for a new indoor pool are Southridge swim coach Jason Hart and Kennewick High School swim coach Trina Lisa Tibbett.
Most council members seem to be listening, not all. But then there's been community support. More people have kind of joined, and every time we go, somebody speaks that we had no idea was coming, meaning we hadn't talked to them and they just joined to say something. So the support is definitely rising.
I've also been advocating for the Kennewick School District to add boys high school swim and dive, much like Pasco and Richland already have. And the real drawback is where they're going to swim.
A point of emphasis for those looking for change is that this is not just about the high school swim teams. The entire Kennewick community, as well as 2 club teams, are expected to share this pool as well.
Where does everyone go in the summer for recreation? They get in the river, one of the most dangerous places to swim. So without access to learning how to swim, we counted this year, there were 71 instructional days. That was not enough to reach a community of 85,000 and about 25,000 under 18.
Until an indoor one is built, this is where swimmers will have to go, with swim seasons that can last as late as November. In Kennewick, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Jake, out there yesterday when, it was raining. You know, one of the proposals surrounding a new pool would combine it with the $35 million new city hall currently being considered in Kennewick and would allow a pool to be built within that space.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Hayden Nix.
Well, on this Thursday evening, we're still tracking some shower activity. It's very isolated in nature, but if you look off towards the northwest and to Kittitas Valley and Kittitas County in itself, right along I-30, just near Cle Elum, we're still watching and tracking a couple of thunderstorms there. And as you can see, producing some lightning with it. That's been that big concern we talked about over the last few days with those first alert weather days being issued. Region specific, today was for the Cascades there. I'll step out and show you as those thunderstorm chances have come through fruition. And the reason why is when you couple the lightning strikes with critically dry vegetation that has been reported in that area. That could be problematic. Hopefully, we're not going to see anything come from those, but definitely all the local management there is watching that activity. Now, thankfully for Friday's forecast, we are going to see rain chances lowering and that lightning risk goes away. As we go through this weekend, though, rain chances are not nil. We are going to see some very low-end chances in there for Saturday and Sunday. Most areas staying dry out there and then going back down to a 0%. Unfortunately, as we go into Labor Day itself and next week, which hopefully for many is going to be a short 4-day work week after starting off the week with a holiday. Now, our weather pattern shows as we continue to progress into this weekend, we've got yet again another fairly large big ridge of high pressure coming in across the desert southwest. This is expanding back off towards the northwest, pushing a little trough feature out in the Pacific Ocean there from our area. And this is going to prevent us from really seeing those temperatures relax back to where they should be. In fact, it's going to allow for them to go back into that triple-digit category range that we were just at just over a week ago. So that's going to be a problem over the coming days at being persistent in our forecast for next week. So prepare for that as we head into the beginning of September. Back to the top of the forecast tonight, those temperatures are going to be cooling down into the low 60s. There will be a mixture of some upper 50s. Of course, as you go into the higher elevations, Yakima, for example, 53 for a low overnight tonight. For Friday, 76 for high in Yakima. We are going to be seeing those temperatures elsewhere in the lower valleys in the mid-90s. It will be a warm one out there, and the Blues will be in the foothills of the Blues. We are going to see temperatures in the 80s. Tri-Cities, we're going mid to upper 90s this weekend, triple-digit readings Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And as we go into Yakima's 7-day forecast, mid-90s for Friday and Saturday. There's that low-end rain chance for Sunday, and on Labor Day itself, we'll go with triple-digit temperatures Tuesday and Wednesday as that big ridge of high pressure really starts to park itself over the western U.S. Ellensburg, low 90s through Sunday, mid-90s Monday, upper 90s Tuesday and Wednesday. Low-end rain chances for Sunday and Monday. Hermiston, we are expecting those temperatures to stay well above normal here. We're talking about generally overall in our area anywhere from 15 to 20 degrees above average for this time of the year. Almost 100 degrees by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And lastly, Walla Walla will have mid-90s in there, 97 Monday, 99 Tuesday and Wednesday. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some triple-digit temperatures there for you as well towards the middle of next week.
Meteorologist Hayden Nix in for Stacey tonight. Thank you so much. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now live at 6. We'll tell you why one dog in the state of California is stealing the spotlight at baseball games. That's when we return with Caught on Camera, and check this out.
Summer adventure awaits in a rugged new Honda. It's time to chase the sun. Wherever it takes you. With impressive Honda capability and exciting performance. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a 3.99% APR on a 2026 CR-V hybrid.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep. you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow. High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in. And we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular. Built for us.
Whether you're working hard or hardly working, it's time to get a better night's sleep. And during the 4-day Super Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Save up to $800 off adjustable Purple mattress sets. Or check out the Summit, now only $299.99. Save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and score a $300 gift. Plus, get 60 months no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the 4-day Super Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress ends Monday.
Board-certified gastroenterologist Dr. Amber Sharon is now seeing patients at Prosser Digestive Health Center. Dr. Sharon provides upper endoscopy, colonoscopy, and specializes in women's digestive health. Get expert, compassionate care close to home. Call Prosser Digestive Health Center at 509-786-5599 to schedule, or learn more at prosserhealth.org. Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
All right, time to check this out. It is caught on camera. You know, plenty of dog owners teach their dogs to retrieve balls, right? Well, one man taught his dog to do the same thing with baseball bats. She's quickly become one of the team's MVP, most valuable pooch. This for the California Yuba's high school baseball team. June, the Yuba Sutter High Wheelers bat dog is known to steal the spotlight. She has already mastered her first season. How cool is that? Well, tensions are running high at the U.S. Open after a fiery post-match exchange between two tennis players. American Taylor Townsend defeated Latvia's Jelena Ostapenko in straight sets Wednesday. But the drama came after the match when the two players could be heard exchanging heated words. Ostapenko accused Townsend of having no class and being disrespectful for not apologizing when a shot clipped the net during play, an unwritten courtesy in tennis. Townsend brushed off the criticism, saying she showed respect throughout the match and that emotions ran high because Ostapenko was losing. The region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. is coming up next. One of the stories we're working on for you, why the city of Kennewick is helping residents stay cool a little longer. And let's go outside, a live picture from our Skycam network. This is out in Richland. Gorgeous shot here, kind of looking towards the downtown area. Meteorologist Hayden Nix in for Stacy tonight. He is updating your First Alert forecast as Labor Day weekend is right around the corner. Hey, remember to download our Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app as well if you are going to be hitting the roads this weekend. We're on your side and we're back right after this.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Real Estate Services. Christine Connolly, Realtor.
At Meredith Furniture, we know how important a good night's sleep is, even if we don't always use the beds for sleeping. Right now, you can save big on top quality mattresses perfect for families like ours. Because when we do sleep, it should be amazing. Meredith Furniture on South First in Washington, right next to Hobby Lobby.
Summer adventure awaits in a rugged new Honda. It's time to chase the sun, wherever it takes you. With impressive Honda capability and exciting performance. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a 3.99% APR on a 2026 CR-V Hybrid.
Good Shepherd provides the most up-to-date orthopedic care available. Our team of experienced board-certified surgeons, physiatrists, and podiatrists are capable of fulfilling your orthopedic needs. Services include precise joint replacements, sports medicine, all orthoscopic shoulder and knee repairs, fracture care, hand surgery, and foot and ankle care. We are here to help you with your pain and maximize your body's performance and function. Good Shepherd Orthopedics in Hermiston. Patients first, always.
And Consumer Reports
We're testers.
This organization accepts no advertising or sponsorship.
Since 1936.
Testing dishwashers, TVs, cars, vacuums.
We buy directly from stores, just like you.
Making sure products are safe.
And that they last.
Because we're advocates.
Engineers and scientists. We're testers. We're Consumer Reports.
Join us.
Before, our service would be in and out. We wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network, and with the most satellites, we're connecting hundreds of thousands in places where cell towers can't reach with T-Satellite.
I signed up for T-Satellite and give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network. Right now, T-Mobile will pay off 4 phones up to $3,200. Plus, hook you up with 4 new phones on us. Switch today.
I'm attorney Brian Smith.
And I'm attorney Megan Hale.
For 30 years, Tamaki Law has been your choice as the firm that fights for the justice you deserve.
Thank you for voting Tamaki Law as Yakima Herald's first choice for personal injury and civil law firm.
And Megan Hale as best attorney.
And the Business Times as the best overall attorneys.
We are honored to serve this community.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
We take off for a flight over an awesome park area in the Blue Mountains.
An adventure every time I'm at the reserve, and I see animals and wildlife and plants every time, something that I didn't see yet.
Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Next ET, when House of Cards meets House of the Dragon. Robin Wright's TV return with Olivia Cook. Plus, only we're with the OG Disney princesses.
It's an ET exclusive.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. If you were delayed on Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick this week, we have an update on the pavement work before holiday travel picks up. Plus, the area where Travis Decker is believed to have murdered his 3 daughters was searched once again. What officials are saying about what they found. That and more right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Austin Reed and Wendy Redman is on assignment tonight, but I'm happy to be here with you. Stacy Lee is off, but meteorologist Hayden Nix is going to kick us off with First Alert weather. You know, we have had multiple First Alert weather days this week with increasing fire risks. So, Hayden, tell us more.
Well, we're still tracking some shower activity across the area, but it's limited to the Cascades, just like we were talking about that would take place today. And it's right up near Cle Elum. And we're going to continue to see for the next couple of hours a couple of thunderstorms out there producing some lightning strikes. And that has been a concern. And that's why the First Alert weather day was put into place mainly for the Cascades, because we could see some of these lightning strikes producing or causing a wildfire. Hopefully not. We haven't seen any of those reports just yet, but the vegetation is pretty dry up that way. For the rest of the areas out there for this evening, temperatures are going to be cooling down, but staying pretty mild out there, only reaching the mid-70s by 10 o'clock. But then overnight tonight, those readings should finally bottom out into the lower 60s. There will be some upper 50s to lower 50s in the higher elevations. Tomorrow, it's going to be a hot one out there. We've got mid-90s returning for several locations, and got some unfortunate news. It's going to continue to get hotter as we approach next week. We're going to talk more about what's taking place coming up.
All right, Hayden, see you in a bit. New at 6:30 now. The city of Kennewick has some good news for residents looking to cool off. Listen to this. The city splash pads were scheduled to remain open through Monday, but now with high temperatures forecasted, the city says they will remain open through September 7th, actually. So the splash pads will be open daily from 9 a.m. until 7:30 p.m. Well, drivers were stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic on Clearwater and Edison all day today due to pavement work that the city of Kennewick is conducting. The good news here, according to construction crews, the work ended this afternoon at 4 and will not impact your drive again until at least after Labor Day. The work has been on and off since mid-July. No word just yet, though, on when the project will be totally complete. In continuing coverage, authorities say the search on August 25th and 26th of the area where Travis Decker is believed to have murdered his 3 daughters has not turned up any direct sign of Decker. This comes after officials from the FBI and multiple local and federal law enforcement agencies conducted a grid search of the area near Rock Island Campground and documented about 247 acres of rugged forest terrain. Searchers say they found several pieces of potential evidence that are being examined to determine if they are related to the case. In the meantime, anyone who sees him is still urged to call 911 immediately. And this story all new at 6:30 now. The city of Pasco is working on a new way to pay for transportation projects. It could mean an extra fee on your car tabs.
With declining sales tax revenue and property tax revenue, we need to find other ways to generate funds.
Pasco City leaders, including Councilman Leo Perales, are now considering the creation of what's called a transportation benefit district. Under state law, that would give the city authority to charge a $20 fee on annual vehicle tab renewals.
The city of Pasco was actually kind of late to the game here in the Tri-Cities. City of Richland did this back in 2008. That's what funded the Dupertel Bridge. City of Kennewick just did this the last year with a sales tax increase.
The city says money from the fee would help cover a budget shortfall for road and transportation projects.
And a lot of times we have to use utility taxes or seek grant funding. So really, this is just a way for us to be competitive with those federal and state grants.
It would be separate from other fees like transportation impact fees paid by developers or the Broadmoor Tax Increment Financing Program, which uses property tax growth to fund infrastructure.
Based on that number, we can generate over $1 million a year in revenue for projects. So that means putting in pedestrian walkways, bike paths, redoing intersections. That's what we want to do.
For now, no decision has been made. Before any fee can take effect, the council must first create the district, hold a public hearing, and then vote on whether to impose the $20 charge.
If we don't do this right now, the cost can be even more.
So the discussion still in its early stages, as public input will play a key role in what happens next. If Pasco moves forward with the district, it could be in place sometime next year. Other news tonight, a new workshop at WSU Tri-Cities aimed at helping professionals learn how to use artificial intelligence in the workplace. WSU Tri-Cities is hosting the Generative AI Essentials Training on September 18th at the Elson S. Floyd Building in Richland. The 3-hour session will give participants hands-on experience with tools like Microsoft Copilot and ChatGPT, while also focusing on ethical use and building AI policies.
WSU, as an institution, recently implemented their own AI policies and procedures utilizing Microsoft Copilot for students, faculty, and staff. And it just seemed in perfect alignment that we would create this experience to educate the community at large.
The workshop will be led by T-Mobile Senior Technical Project Manager Nilam Chalia. Registration is $149. Space is limited. In local sports, the Tri-City Americans hit the ice today for the start of training camp, giving fans their first look at this year's team. The camp runs through Saturday at Toyota Arena in Kennewick with practices, scrimmages, and the annual Blue versus White Bundlet Cup game, all free and open to the public. New Americans head coach Jody Hull says it's an important chance to get to know some of the new players and how they play while building chemistry before the season starts.
We've got some really good results, and after our first ice session was good. Guys are a little, tense and excited at the same time. But I think once they get back on the ice again, this first group, they'll settle right down.
The Americans will kick off preseason play this Sunday for their rookies-only game against Wenatchee before hosting their annual preseason tournament September 12th through the 14th. The team's home opener for the regular season is set for later next month. And after 3 decades, Labor Day car races return to West Richland with the Labor Day Spectacular at Tri-City Raceway. Hermiston used to host the event, but now it comes back to where it all started. 6 to 8 lap trophy dashes will begin the rubber burning on the track, followed by 4 different divisions competing in main event races. Multiple local racers will be making multiple local racers, will be on the track as well, making this a homecoming for many.
One cool thing about the Labor Day Spectacular, it was a race that my grandfather started over 30 years ago, and it was a tradition here at Tri-City Raceway. So it's been 30 years since the Labor Day Spectacular has ran here at Tri-City Raceway, and of course we are doing it under the lights. There's nothing better than that.
Gates open at 4 p.m. on Saturday and the races begin at 6. Various ticket packages are available online and at the gate. Still ahead on the news at 6:30, with the Trump administration calling the National Guard in D.C., we'll tell you how much it's costing. And here's a live picture. Oh, look at that beautiful shot from our Atanum Ridge Sky Cam in the Yakima Valley, thanks to Bi-Mart. Meteorologist Hayden Nix back in for Stacy with your full First Alert forecast as Labor Day weekend is right around the corner. We're on your side and we're back right after this.
The 3-Degree Guarantee, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
STCU and Apple Valley News Now continue to honor volunteers by sharing their stories and awarding their charities $1,000 each. If you know someone in Benton and Franklin counties who is making a difference and taking that extra step to make our communities better, please tell us about them today. Just click on Volunteers Count on the contest tab at applevalleynewsnow.com for the STCU Volunteers Count nomination form. Volunteers Count from STCU and Apple Valley News Now.
Today, too many of us walk away from our primary care appointments feeling rushed and unheard.
We were frustrated too, so we decided to change the quality of healthcare here in the Tri-Cities.
At Primary Care at the PC, we take the time to truly listen. With 1-hour-long appointments, we care about the whole you. You don't have to be a member to be our patient, but once you're here, you might want to be.
Now welcoming new patients. Book your appointments online or call us at 509-783-5465. Primary Care at the PC. Play hard, live well.
It is Operation Best Friend every Wednesday as we feature lovable pets from area shelters all looking for their forever homes. Operation Best Friend from Christine Connolly, As You Wish Real Estate Services, and the Manthai Group Cross Country Mortgage.
Every child facing a critical illness deserves a moment of hope. That's where you come in. At McCurley Dealerships, we're proud to support Wheels Make Wishes Come True, a campaign that's raised over $1.1 million to help grant life-changing wishes for kids right here in our community. When you choose McCurley, you're helping dreams come true. Visit McCurley Dealerships through September 12th. Join us at Corvettes on the Columbia or learn more at wish.org/AKWA. McCurley Dealerships, your way home.
I'm attorney Jeff Kreutz.
And I'm attorney Megan Changaroya.
For 5 consecutive years, Tamaki Law has been voted Tri-City's best law firm.
Your trust fuels our commitment.
Your support inspires our dedication.
For 30 years, Tamaki Law has been your choice as the law firm that fights for the justice you deserve.
Again, on behalf of Tamaki Law, thank you for your vote of confidence.
We are so grateful to serve our amazing community.
This Labor Day, More Furniture is making it easier than ever to get that premium mattress you've been craving. Choose from premium brands like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Sealy, and get 72 months interest-free financing. That's 72 equal monthly payments, no interest, and no money down. Plus free white glove delivery and removal of your old mattress. Celebrate Labor Day with comfort, savings, and service you won't find anywhere else. More Furniture, Labor Day done right.
Summer's here, and it's time to bring the heat in a new Honda. Head out for an unforgettable adventure, or take a sporty sedan for a spin, all while driving with confidence. See what makes Honda the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a 3.49% APR on a 2025 HR-V.
Back now with your national headlines. President Trump's crime crackdown in D.C. is likely costing at least $1 million per day. That's an estimate that comes from the director of studies at the Center for New American Security and a senior advisor. Now, the $1 million figure takes into account the pay for more than 2,200 National Guard troops on the streets and costs for hotel, travel, food, fuel, and other logistical needs. Today, the White House tapped a close ally of the Health and Human Services Secretary, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., to lead the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The announcement comes just a day after the CDC director was forced out. An administration official says Jim O'Neill, the Deputy Secretary of Health and Human Services, will now serve as acting CDC director. And the Trump administration tonight wants to put a limit on how long foreign students can study in the U.S. A proposed rule targets not only the visas of foreign students, but also those with cultural exchange programs and foreign media. Homeland Security says for students, it would be a fixed time rate, not longer than the length of the program and not to exceed 4 years. Right now, foreign students with an F visa can remain in the U.S. 60 days after finishing their studies.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Hayden Nix.
Well, on this Thursday evening, we're still tracking some shower activity. It's very isolated in nature, but if you look off towards the northwest and to Kittitas Valley and Kittitas County in itself, right along I-30, just near Cle Elum, we're still watching and tracking a couple of thunderstorms there. And as you can see, producing some lightning with it. That's been that big concern we talked about over the last few days with those first alert weather days being issued. Region specific, today was for the Cascades there. I'll step out and show you as those thunderstorm chances have come through fruition. And the reason why is when you couple the lightning strikes with critically dry vegetation like that has been reported in that area, that could be problematic. Hopefully, we're not going to see anything come from those, but definitely all the local management there is watching that activity. Now, thankfully, for Friday's forecast, we are going to see rain chances lowering and that lightning risk goes away. As we go through this weekend, though, rain chances are not nil. We are going to see some very low-end chances in there for Saturday and Sunday. Most areas staying dry out there and then going back down to a 0%. Unfortunately, as we go into Labor Day itself and next week, which hopefully for many is going to be a short 4-day work week after starting off the week with a holiday. Now, our weather pattern shows as we continue to progress into this weekend, we've got yet again another fairly large big ridge of high pressure coming in across the desert southwest. This is expanding back off towards the northwest, pushing a little trough feature out in the Pacific Ocean there from our area. And this is going to prevent us from really seeing those temperatures relax back to where they should be. In fact, it's going to allow for them to go back into that triple-digit category range that we were just at just over a week ago. So that's going to be a problem over the coming days at being persistent in our forecast for next week. So prepare for that as we head into the beginning of September. Back to the top of the forecast tonight, those temperatures are going to be cooling down into the low 60s. There will be a mixture of some upper 50s. Of course, as you go into the higher elevations, Yakima, for example, 53 for a low overnight. Tonight. For Friday, 76 for high in Yakima. We are going to be seeing those temperatures elsewhere in the lower valleys in the mid-90s. It will be a warm one out there in the Blues. Will be in the foothills of the Blues. We are going to see temperatures in the 80s. Tri-Cities, we're going mid to upper 90s this weekend, triple-digit readings Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And as we go into Yakima's 7-day forecast, mid-90s for Friday and Saturday. There's that low-end rain chance for Sunday, and on Labor Day itself, we'll go with triple-digit temperatures Tuesday and Wednesday as that big ridge of high pressure really starts to park itself over the western U.S. Ellensburg, low 90s through Sunday, mid-90s Monday, upper 90s Tuesday and Wednesday. Low-end rain chances for Sunday and Monday. Hermiston, we are expecting those temperatures to stay well above normal here. We're talking about generally overall in our area anywhere from 15 to 20 degrees above average for this time of the year. Almost 100 degrees by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And lastly, Walla Walla will have mid-90s in there, 97 Monday, 99 Tuesday and Wednesday. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some triple-digit temperatures there for you as well towards the middle of next week.
Hayden in for Stacy, thanks. Still ahead here at 6:30, the story of how one animal looking for love is trending when we come on back.
Keep summer going with Nissan. Named #1 in new vehicle quality by J.D. Power. Hurry in today. Get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models.
Mattress Depot USA always offers premium mattresses at the best prices every day.
But we are also sleep specialists.
Check out Mattress University on our website, mattressdepotusa.com. It's filled with information.
Like Beds 101, Mattress Anatomy 201, and Sleep Health 301.
And yes, there is a sleep quiz that will help you choose the mattress best for you.
Study it today, sleep better tonight.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Every heartbeat is a second chance. At Prosser Memorial Health, our cardiac rehabilitation program empowers your recovery with expert care and state-of-the-art TechnoGym smart equipment for safe, personalized fitness after a heart event. Whether you've had a heart attack, bypass surgery, valve repair, or heart failure, ask your provider for a referral. With tailored sessions over 12 weeks, supervised by medical professionals, we support your whole health, body, mind, and heart. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
I think developing that relationship with a patient is where you get the trust. And then with the trust is when you can really kind of build on these treatment plans and provide the best care for them so that the outcome is most predictable and that they're the most satisfied. I think my passion kind of more stems from the problem-solving aspect of dentistry. So I really like getting complex patients that need a lot of different needs and kind of figuring out a plan that incorporates like good dentistry to kind of solve their problems. But I think I just get that emotional recharge from just kind of spending quality time with family. So my two girls and then my wife. So we try and get out of the house and get up in the mountains or go to the beach and just kind of do quality things together. And that's kind of where I get my most recharge from, for sure.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
Keep summer going with Nissan. Named #1 in new vehicle quality by J.D. Power. Hurry in today. Get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Hey, time for What's Trending, and there's a lot. First up, there's a nationwide effort in New Zealand to help a lonely garden snail find love. Yeah, really. A woman found the snail named Ned while digging in her garden and noticed something unusual. Ned's shell spirals left while almost all other snails have right spiraling shells. It turns out Ned has a rare genetic condition that affects only 1 in 40,000 of them. This means its reproductive organs don't line up with most others. The snail is now being kept safe in a fish tank, while a call has been put out across the country to find a compatible match. Americans have nearly 1 billion reasons to buy a Powerball ticket this week. The lottery game's jackpot now sits at $950 million after no one correctly matched all 6 numbers on Wednesday night. This now marks the 6th largest prize amounts in Powerball history. The jackpot has been rolling over since the last winner on May 31st. If someone wins Saturday night's drawing, that player can choose to get 29 yearly payments or a lump sum payment of around $429 million. And some major cast changes for Saturday Night Live's 51st season. Heidi Gardner and Michael Longfellow will be leaving the sketch comedy show. Gardner appeared on 8 seasons of the program, Longfellow on 3. This week we also learned Devin Walker and Emil Joachim would not be returning. Announcements on who will be joining the cast expected soon. NBC says season 51 will premiere on October the 4th. A final check of your forecast up next and your reason to smile. Stay right here.
Attention former Hanford workers and contractors.
You deserve the benefits and care you've earned. You may qualify for benefits including life-changing in-home health care. Join United Energy Workers Healthcare for a free benefits fair and lunch at the Three Rivers Convention Center in Kennewick on Friday, September 19th. Reconnect, enjoy great food, and learn about exclusive benefits to help you live longer, better, and independently at home. RSVP by calling 509-286-2661 or visit uewhealth.com.
Before, our service would be in and out. We wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network, and with the most satellites, we're connecting hundreds of thousands in places where cell towers can't reach with T-Satellite.
I signed up for T-Satellite and give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network. Right now, T-Mobile will pay off 4 phones up to $3,200. Plus, hook you up with 4 new phones on us. Switch today.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
During the Subaru A Lot to Love event at McCurley Subaru, there's even more to love because every new Subaru sold helps grant a wish for a local child through Wheels Make Wishes Come True. Last year, we helped raise over $100,000 for local Make-A-Wish kids. And this year, you can save big while doing something amazing. Plus, school educators can save an additional $500 on a new Subaru purchase or lease. McCurley Subaru, your way home.
Do you keep up with the trends or set your own?
Is the color dense enough?
Add more pigment. Launch on social. We've got to take this global.
All right, so where do we go from here?
You've got to test it, perfect it, expand it. Never rest until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
The Labor Day sale is on now at More Furniture. Join us this weekend where you'll find every bedroom, living room, and dining room is in stock, on sale, and ready for immediate free white glove delivery to your home. Plus, we'll remove your gently used pieces and donate them locally. You've worked hard all year long. It's your turn to relax in style and comfort. Labor Day savings like never before. Only at More Furniture, where everyone gets more furniture for less.
Well, let's take one last look at your 7-day forecast. We do expect these temperatures to continue to climb, so be ready to have more hot weather back in the forecast for Tri-Cities. We're going into the upper 90s for the holiday weekend. 100 degrees will be possible Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. Yakima, Tuesday, Wednesday, triple-digit temperatures possible. Before then, though, still going to be above normal going into the weekend. A couple small rain chances in there for Walla Walla and Hermiston on Monday at a 10%. Temperatures will be climbing into the upper 90s for both locations.
Hayden in for Stacy, thank you very much. Your reason to smile tonight, thanks to our good friend Alan Rither out in Richland. He has titled this Design in the Sky. All right, get your pictures in. All you have to do is scan that QR code and get your photo on TV. It's that easy. It is sponsored by our friends at Lifetime Dental Care. That's going to do it for the news on this Thursday night. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed, hoping your news is good news. Updates anytime, AppleValleyNewsNow.com. We'll see you at 11. Good night.